Hey YouTube, it's your girl Nias, and today I'm going to be doing a video on Married at First Sight episode 4. Okay, it's hella late and I kind of probably forgot a lot of things, but I'm just gonna go off of what I remembered and what stood out to me. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna hop straight into this. All the couples went on a boat to this little island and they did their own thing, and we had some drama, a little bit of spice in this part, all because of little Miss old Elizabeth. Okay, you know she got to bring the entertainment, so pretty much it was thrown in our face. Elizabeth does not like whatever the hell that boat was called. She don't like being on boats. Okay, she don't like being on water. She don't like being on places and situations that she cannot control. So, as we can tell, she did not contain it very well on the boat, okay? They got on the boat, and on the way there, she didn't do too bad. She was freaking out. She was all over the place. You can tell that she did not like it. We had Amber on the side. She over here about to throw up, but you know, she was calm about it. Elizabeth was just but she did better than what I thought she was gonna do on the way there. When they got there to the island, we got to see Keith and Iris do their little thing. It was so cute. Like, that made me like them so much, a lot more, and it just reminded me like why they're my number one, because they just fit so well together. Like, they just look so good. It's like they complement each other in every single way. It's so beautiful to see that. So, you know, they had a very good time. They went on a trail and had a little adventure. They were very playful. We got to see Keith be playful. That was really cute. He kept on messing with her, and she was taking it really well. It was so cute seeing that. They looked like an actual couple. So that was cute. They had a little scene where she was like, so, right is a divorce, and left is get married. And of course we know Keith, he ain't stupid. He gonna stay married to her, okay? I feel like that was like a little, I know this is kind of stupid, but I feel like that was like a little, like, vision that they're gonna stay together. Like, I don't know, to me. I know it's stupid. Like, they probably weren't even thinking that in the moment, but I feel like they're gonna stay together. But anyways, yeah, that was so cute. Then we had Greg and Deanna on the island. They was kind of boring. I mean, there wasn't really anything that special that happened with them, other than the fact that Greg was like, oh, this is the most I've seen my wife. Like, this is the least clothes I've seen on my wife, like, ever. And he was having him a little moment, okay? He had to go out in the ocean, waist deep, you know, collect his thoughts, okay? So that was, like, pretty much the only interesting thing. I thought that was kind of like, wow, because, you know, she had on a one piece. Ain't nothing wrong with one pieces, but, you know, that's all you seen of her. Like, dang. I was like, poor little Greg, poor little Greg, he's sticking through it, okay? So, yeah, that was pretty much with Matt and Amber. Did they even show Matt and Amber? I don't even think they showed them. I don't know. I guess they had them a little good time. I don't know. I don't remember seeing them. But I guess they had, like, a good time on the island or whatever. Who else? Oh, Jamie and Elizabeth. They didn't really show them much either. I think they was just pretty much chilling in the water. So, yeah. What else? So, they were talking about living arrangements together. Greg and Deanna, they talked about it. She pretty much said that, you know, she would prefer to sell her townhome, and yeah, like, she wanted to get rid of the townhome. And then we had Greg. he said he has him a house too, so you know he pretty much was down to stay in the house. And then they started talking about how he did have a fiance, an ex-fiance he lived with. You know, she seemed a little freaked out about it, which is understandable because, you know, she is coming from no relationship, you know, from 10 years, last relationship in high school. So, you know, to hear that your man had an ex-fiance, you know, I can see why it was a little, like, startling. But, yeah, so it was nice to see Greg talk about it, though, because he did open up. It was really nice to see how he was vulnerable with her and very open with her about everything, because he told her exactly what happened about the fiance situation, talked about how he had got therapy for it, because he had control issues, because he had insecurities. So that's something I did not know, and that was something that was really nice to, like, see that side of him and know that he has, like, you know, everyone has a story, everyone has a history. So yeah, if anything, Deanna need to get some goddamn counseling. And I love Deanna, but girl, I don't know, because she just seemed like she's so closed off. And I remember her even in the previous episode saying, like, yeah, I have a wild look, I'm closed off, my last relationship was, like, really bad. I'm like, girl, your last relationship was in high school. Like, maybe you need to get counseling for that. Maybe it was really bad, okay? She doesn't talk about it. But maybe it was, like, super terrible, because that girl is closed off. And I really hope she opens up soon, because Greg is an amazing guy. I can tell he's, like, a really good guy. I really like him. So I hope she opens up, because he's doing everything he can. He's doing everything he can to be a good husband to her. He trying, okay, girl? He trying. I'm going to need you to step up, okay? Step up a little bit. I don't know, like, force it, girl. I don't know. Maybe if you fake it till you make it, okay? Because he's a good guy. I don't understand, like, what's the hold up? So hopefully she'll get it together. But yeah, so that's their situation. Now we got Jamie and Elizabeth. They talked about living arrangements. Pretty smooth couple, you know. He already saying the L word. She said she was falling in love with him. She said she can see herself why love at first sight exists. So I guess they're both, like, saying the L word. Like, he's actually, like, telling her, though. Like, that's crazy to me. I wasn't expecting that from them at all. But, you know, I did have, like, this little gut feeling that they are going to last. Because, I don't know, they're just such a different couple. And couples like that, like, they usually last because it's so different. Like, you can't find someone like that in anybody else, you know? And I don't know. They just seem like they go good together, but you know they're going to have a lot of drama and entertainment. But I don't know. I feel like they're going to last. But right now, they seem to be doing very well. I'm seeing sides that I really like of Elizabeth. Very open, soft sides of her. And then even Jamie, he seems to be opening up and softening up, telling her he love her and all that. So, I mean, they're doing pretty good. They're excited to move in together and live together. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I can't wait. Seems like it's going to be good, but you never know. So, then we go to Keith and Iris. He brings up the fact that she ain't never lived with a man before. Pretty much asks the same thing, like, oh, you never lived with a man. And she had to, like, you know, emphasize the fact that, no, like, I've only lived with women, pretty much, you know. So, yeah, that's pretty much all they talked about when it comes to that. They were pretty smooth this episode. They didn't really have anything interesting happening with them. That was pretty much all they talked about when it came to living arrangements. So, yeah. Now we go to Matt and Amber. This is the couple that brought the most drama to this episode, okay? The most drama. So, Matt and Amber. So Matt decides to tell her, drop the big news on Little Miss Amber at their dinner. So Matt pretty much breaks it down to her and is like, well, he didn't even like really flat out tell her that he's thinking about taking the offer. He was pretty much just like trying to make it a situation that like as if it was someone else. Like pretty much like, so if my little gig doesn't happen and I had to pick up a overseas job for 7 months, how would you take that? Like he didn't really say like, oh, I'm thinking about picking up an overseas job if my gig doesn't work out. He just said, how would you? You know, like he tried to be slick with it. You ain't slick, Matt. We see you. Okay? I'm watching out for him. So yeah, he pretty much told her, drop that, and I'm really glad that she was upfront about it and like told him exactly how she felt about it. She was like, yeah, that would be a deal breaker. Like, I don't know how that would work because this is a fresh marriage and like I want to settle down. I'm not really trying to be all over the place. And like, yeah, she pretty much wasn't here for it. Okay, and as she should, because why would she? That's not what she signed up for. If she wanted a man that was going to be overseas and not be able to settle down and have a family, pretty sure she wouldn't have signed up for this show. You know, like that's not what she asked for in a man. So I can understand why she would not want that. So pretty much, you know, she just told him, like, you don't need to take an overseas job. I will give you a time and support to get your business up and running, and I can hold it down for us. Like, pretty much, she being a supportive, ride her ass down wife. I said ride her die down ass wife, okay? Like, she was like, yeah, I'll hold it down for us until you can get your business up and running. There's no need to go work overseas, which is, I can understand. Like, even if she couldn't hold it down, like there's other options than going to work overseas to bring in income. Like there's plenty of other options. You can even think of like a different business option, investing in a different business. Like you don't need to go overseas. Like I really wish he would like open his mind about different options instead of it just being this or that, because that's stupid. Why would you even sign up for this show if it's not set? If that's even an option in your mind, why did you sign up for this show? And that's what I was worried about him. I was worried that he ain't really ready to be committed, because why did you sign up for this show and it's an option in your mind to go overseas to play basketball when you said you signed up for this show because you wanted to settle down? So why are you doing this now? That doesn't make sense to me. It shows a lack of commitment to me, and that worries me, and I can see why that worries Amber. She said it triggered abandonment issues with her because of her mom, and I can see why, because that would worry the hell out of me. If he brought that up to me, I'd be like, excuse me, sir? Like, what? Like, why did you sign up for this show? And then number two, why did you sign up for this show if you knew you wasn't going to even, you didn't have nothing set in stone? Like, this whole time I'm thinking, okay, his business is already, like, up and running. Like, he already got it pretty much in the works. He didn't even start it yet. It's still thinking about starting. I'm like, what? I thought he already had this decision made. But apparently not. So it's just like, why did you sign up for this show? Why did they let him on here? Because he's not stable at this point now. He's not stable and he's not committed. And I don't know. That worries me. But yeah. So we get into this whole scene where she on the bed. They had an argument. It was off camera, apparently. They had a whole argument. She crying. I ain't never seen Amber that sad. It was so... I did not like seeing her like that. She looked so sad. Basically, like, I guess he felt like she was trying to demasculate him, if that's the word. like, pretty much, like, embarrass him. He felt embarrassed when she said that she could support them with her income until he gets his business running. And I'm like, why? Like, why do you feel embarrassed? That girl was not trying to embarrass you. That was not her intention at all. That girl was trying to be a ride for you. She was trying to be a supportive wife. Like, that's what you should want. Like, why are you mad? I did not understand that at all. But, hey. But he was like, I wasn't mad or whatever. He was just like, I was pretty much just trying to let you know that you don't have to do that. Like, I can provide for myself. And it's just like, that girl was not saying that she had to do that. The girl was saying that she would if she needed to. Basically saying she's there for you. She needs to be there for you. I don't understand why he took it like that. But hey, he did, and it was a miscommunication with them. And I guess they got over it. I don't know, because to me, it felt like they didn't get over it. Like, to me, it felt like Amber was still very sad and disappointed and kind of like shaked and rattled about it. Like, she did not look like she was over it at all. So, I don't know. I feel like that kind of like put kind of like a brick in there, like a wall. Like, it just seemed like she just instantly put a wall up when he brought that up. And I do not blame her at all, because that is very worrying. That your man that you just got married to is talking about leaving, and like right at the end of this process, pretty much talking about like taking an overseas job. Like, yeah, that's very worrying. So I feel so bad for her. She didn't take it well, and you could tell she was not okay at all. But I feel like she's gonna try to just push it in the back of her mind and try to just move past it, but it's gonna be in the back of her mind, lingering there. And yeah, it's gonna cause a drift, and it is. I can see it already. So yeah, that was pretty much the thing with them. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to make this video too long, because my last video was like super long. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty much everything that stood out to me in this episode that I can remember right now, because I watched this along, like, bro, this was Wednesday. It is Monday now, okay? So yeah, this is pretty much everything that stood out to me, and my thoughts on everything that stood out to me. So I will be back Wednesday, okay? I'll be back Wednesday, and I'll talk about that episode Wednesday, right after the episode, so everything will be fresh in my mind. Promise, guys, okay? I'm promising this. So you can subscribe, you can like on my video, leave your thoughts down below, definitely, because I love to hear them, guys, and I love to reply and heart them. So definitely do that. And stay tuned for Wednesday, when I will be talking about episode 5. And I'll try not to make that talk too long. I like to just talk about the highlights of the episode, the things that stood out to me that I can remember. That's what I like to talk about, okay? I don't like doing the whole small little details. So yeah. Also comment down below some other episodes that you like, other shows that you guys may want me to do. Like, I was thinking about doing Love Island. I haven't really like watched it yet, but I don't know, I'm thinking about getting into it. So yeah, like, comment down below if you want me to do Love Island or other TV shows. I'll do anything. I don't care. Any TV show, I'll do it. So yeah, just comment down below. And yeah, guys, I'm out.